Hey guys, gonna just do a quick video. Happy Thursday, almost Friday. Yay, we've almost made it through the week. I just decided I had found some information out about one of the books I had, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to go ahead and share that. It was something I hadn't known, but I saw it posted on another website, and I'm like, whoa, that's cool. So I decided, I can't just do one book. So I decided to pick out a couple of different ones that I had in my collection who are maybe not necessarily Stephen King specific, but tie into Stephen King. And I would go kind of share them. They're the unique ones that maybe are kind of odd in the collection. So the first one that I found that I was talking about is called Secret Windows, Essays and Fictions of the Craft of Writing by Stephen King. Not to be confused with the short story Secret Window. A lot of people, I think, get that confused. But yes, this was actually a exclusive Book of the Month Club book. And apparently it is hard to find fiction pieces, little known interviews, stories, and articles about writing for those looking for direction and how to find their own windows. So kind of along the lines of on writing and just different things to go along like that. I actually have not read it, but I had it in my collection. I randomly believe I found this one at Savers. So I picked it up, super happy about it. It's in pretty decent condition. Oh, nope. It was our local bookshop, oh gosh, no, Last Stop CD Shop. They do book sales once a year where it's half price off, and their hardcovers are actually $8. And it looks like I got this one at one of their sales. It looks like there might be a piece of tape on the cover. It might have been ripped, but other than that, it's in pretty decent condition. So pretty happy that I had that in my collection. I didn't know it was that unique. So yeah, pretty cool. If I hope and keep an eye out in case I come across any other ones in the wild. The next one I wanted to kind of talk about ties into a TV series that Stephen King did called Kingdom Hospital. Uh, and the thing about Kingdom Hospital was it's actually based off of, I believe it's a Dutch show called The Kingdom. Similar premise. So I don't know how much they changed it or if King was just more like the executive producer and the one who got it put on the air. But there was a tie-in book that went along with it, and it's The Journals of Eleanor Druce, My Investigation of the Kingdom Hospital Incident by Eleanor Druce. And I don't know if this is actually just like another one of King's pen names. He actually wrote this, or somebody else wrote it to tie into the TV series. It actually says on there, watch Stephen King's Kingdom Hospital on ABC TV. So, it is a movie tie-in. So I don't know if he actually wrote it, but I just thought it was a kind of cool one because it is still connected to one of his pieces of work. Uh, the next one that I have is also a TV series. It is the Diary of Eleanor Rimbaud, My Life at Rose Red. And this was basically, it's not the story of Rose Red, the mini series. It's literally actually the diary of the woman who was there when the mansion was being built. Now, there was a second movie that came out actually called The Diary of Ellen Rimbauer. It was only like 90 minutes long, one night event. It wasn't really that great. It was a prequel to Rose Red. Rose Red is actually one of my favorite ones. Rose Red and Storm of the Century are both of my two favorite King adaptations. So for TV. So yeah, really thought that was kind of cool. Now I actually have a couple copies of this. There's this one that you can see has the sticker on it about being on ABC again. He had to deal with ABC there for a while. And then I also have one that's the same cover without the sticker, thank goodness. And then there's a paperback copy of it as well. So I do have that. The next one I have is a unique one. It also ties into one of King's more expansive works, The Dark Tower. And like everyone said, The Dark Tower kind of ties into everything he's done. But this one, there again, I'm not sure if it's a pen name for him or somebody ghost wrote it or what the deal was it. But it's Charlie the Choo from the Dark Tower series. And I believe it's the third book, The Wasteland. There's a evil train in it, and it kind of the young man has this story and finds this book, and it kind of reminds him of this evil train. And if you actually look at the picture of the kids in the background, they're not really happy. They're actually screaming in terror. So it is actually really a creepy story if you look at it and don't just listen to the words or read the words. So very cool with that. The next one is, and the last one, it is the last one, is actually one of my favorite weird kind of Stephen King tie-ins. It's tie-in to the book The Girl Who Loves Tom Gordon, which I actually enjoyed that book. I mean, it's not a very big book, and it's not like super horror, scary, terrifying, but I really enjoyed it. I remember reading it when I was sick one time and just stayed home for a day, and I finished it really quickly. But yeah, this one is The Girl Who Loves Tom Gordon pop-up book, which I think any avid King fan needs to add to their collection. And it's actually really cool. It's a pretty neat pop-up book, very well made, and it actually tells us a story. This one I got when I got it, it was open. I am on the lookout for one that has not been open, so if I can get one of those added to my collection, I'm always on the lookout for that. But yeah, those were just some of the unique ones that I had in my collection, and then uh, I'm always on the lookout for more information about Stephen King, and if I find it, I try and share it because that's one of the reasons I share my collection is because there's a lot of people who have commented and sent me messages saying, you know, oh, I didn't realize there was this version or there was that. I have to go get it. And I'm like, I love that too because that's where I get a lot of my stuff. I'll see people post other things and be like, I need to add that to my collection. So I'm always wanting to share any information I get. You know, there again, huge Stephen King fan, obviously. So, but I hope everyone is staying safe and I hope you keep reading and I'll see you next time.